So we had completed up to verse 11. Alright, so of Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 1 and chapter 5. So these are Narada's instructions to Vyasdev about Srimad Bhagavatam. Now we have to understand how this works. Now Narada is meeting Vyasdev. Vyasdev has already shown a lot of dissatisfaction. He is very dissatisfied. He doesn't feel like he has done anything. He has split up the Vedas into various divisions, Rig Ved, Sam Ved, Yajur Ved and so on. So, and then he has distributed it. All that has been distributed, very nicely created. And thereafter he has written the Mahabharata. But even after writing such great epic, he is totally dissatisfied because there is no sweetness in it. We have done this yesterday. So in life we need to have a little bit of sweetness and goodness in. Now look at Mahabharata. What goodness are we talking about in the Mahabharata? Tell me. Okay, nothing. What about the Vedas? What is the goodness in the Vedas? It is like dal rice, It's basically a standard fare. These are the framework. Does anybody follow them? Vyasdev is saying, okay, I have done this. Now I really don't know what I am supposed to do. And that is the time Narada enters. And Narada tells him, see, I understand you are going through this stage. Many years go by, people do this kind of thing. Even in our personal life, have we not gone through this? It's a worn out thing. Suppose you are in love with someone. The beauty of being in love with someone is always good, like you feel nice about the whole thing. And then you get married. Again, you are very happy. I am getting married. After that, many years go by. As many years go by, are you even happy with that marriage? No. Your marriage becomes stale. Your love becomes stale. They are just there for the sake of being there. You take the case of a recent music director who is there in India. He is undergoing a divorce. Look at people undergoing divorce. They have found there is no sweetness left in their life. Absolutely no sweetness anywhere. It's like a mundane, a kind of a mundane life. Every day get up, go to work, do this, do that, eat the same stuff, live the same life. Full day it is full of strife. I have to pay for this, I have to pay for that. And every month it is one salary to another salary. The salary comes, gets over very soon. In less than 1 week's time it is finished. And then you are waiting for the next salary. Isn't that what your life is all about? Where is happiness in this? Oh, I have happiness. You are just faking it. There is no happiness in anybody's life. We are living a fake world. Every day we are faking it to every person. Yes, I am happy. Same children, the same body, the same life, the same house, the same. And there is nothing worthwhile in it. There is no sweetness left in life. And it happens sometimes 1 year within marriage. 1 year. And if somebody tells me that that has not happened, they are lying through their teeth. Please understand, this is how the universe has been created. You can't tell the Lord of the universe that what you are telling is wrong. Whether it is the greatest of the stars, the richest of the person or the poorest of the person or whatever, they are all going through the same story. How can the story change? How can a person fake it and tell the Lord, no, my life is very beautiful? It doesn't work. You are just talking nonsense and you are just living a life for the sake of living. Some people have children, some people don't have children. Some people are living just like that. What to do? I am getting old. I have nothing else to do. I am going to live with the same person all my life. There is no sweetness, there is no excitement, there is nothing in their life. It's just a waste. You are like that ant who is going, picking up that grain of sugar, going back to the place, putting it, or you are like that bee, going to one flower, another flower, picking up the honey and putting it back where the queen bee is sitting over there. That is all the work that you do. Your life is worthless. There is no sweetness in it, there is nothing in it. So here VedVyas is also feeling the same thing. He doesn't know what to do. He is saying, I have written these beautiful scriptures. Now I don't know what I am supposed to do. I got bored, I got bored with my life. I'm totally disgusted. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. And that is the time when our great friend Narada Muni comes over there and says, I am there to tell you all those things. So, we will now start with the new verse. We are doing Srimad Bhagavatam, chapter 5, Canto 1, verse 12 onwards. Knowledge of self-realization, even though free from all material affinity, does not look well if devoid of a conception of an infallible God. What then is the use of fruitive activities which are naturally painful from the very beginning and transient in nature, if they are not utilized for the devotional service of the Lord? Here he is telling you very clearly, you are sitting for Srimad Bhagavatam Satsang. These words are not for VedVyas. These words are for you also. What is Narada saying? Even if you get realization, even if there is a realization, you see there are great yogis and all these great sheikhs in this world, like, I am realized. They will sit with one pagadi over there, they will put all kinds of bhasma and this and that and all those kind of things, and they will do om, and they will sit in the mountains and do whatever they want to. These are great sheikhs, great people, realized beings. So Narada is saying, even if you are realized, what is the use of your realization when you are not in love with God? When there is no devotion for God at all? Like Gautam Buddha, realized being, no love for God. What is the use of that life? All the philosophies of this world will go to dogs if there is no love in your life. Now you are a stoic, understand what an idiot a stoic is? I am a stoic. What stoicism is? What is stoicism is? Nothing. I have to be neutral. I have to only do this life. That is it. Is that what it is? That means you are living in such a beautiful world. I want you to think about it. You are living in such a beautiful world where there are so many good things that you can do. Okay? You want to visit Disneyland, Disney World, please visit. Anybody stopped you? No. I am a monk. No, you are not a monk. You are a monkey. An idiot. That is what Narada is saying. The beauty of this world, the beauty of devotion. Why are you not enjoying devotion? There is a great Lord over there. Why are you not enjoying His company? Why are you not feeling nice about your life? I am looking at my wife every day and I am feeling miserable to the core. When I see her face, her face is like, castor oil. Every day I look at her, like that her face is. What is the point in looking at the face and the children? Daddy, I want to go to school. Every day I am seeing the same story. Miserable people. No smile on their face. I mean, just imagine. Every day Karela. Every day is bitter gourd in front of me. My wife and my husband are bitter gourd. I mean, there is nothing in their life. What is the life worth living if there is nothing in it? Isn't there sweetness in you? Why are you always behaving as if you have just gone to the toilet and come out of that toilet? You understand? You look like that. Got loose motions or something? There is no smile. There is nothing in your life. What is this seriousness? Imagine. This is what Narada is telling you. What is he telling Vyasadeva? Sir, you might be realized person, you might be whatever, great God himself, doesn't matter. But if you are going to be a serious person, I am realized with one halo on my head. What is the point? Where is the devotion to God? Knowledge of self-realization, even though free, it is free from all material affinity. You may not be wanting anything in this world. I don't want this, I don't want that, I don't want money, I don't want this. Okay? Does not look well if devoid of the concept of the infallible God. If you don't have any idea about the devotion to God, what is the point of this life also? Okay? When I was sitting on the Ganga river, okay, this is what happened. This was somewhere on the 10th, 11th of July 2001. I am sitting there. I am telling my Guruji, what is this useless life? I don't want to live. I don't want to even stay in this world. My Guruji is looking at me. And I am telling him all this. I am saying, you know what? I don't want to teach anybody. You are all useless people. This world is worthless. No sweetness in my life. Okay? For 7 years, 6, 7 years, I was a miserable person. I am saying to him, I will jump in this river. This river is very deep. Okay, where I was sitting next to Ganga, water was flowing like that. It flows like that and I don't know to swim. I said, good riddance to bad rubbish. My Guruji gave me a peace of mind. What is this? This body of yours is for some good use. Go use it in this world. Your job is to teach. Go teach in this world. My Gurudev's instructions were very clear. So you seem to have more knowledge, huh? Idiot like you. Why are you not going and teaching people? I said, why do I need to teach? Everybody is useless. You are useless, not them. Why are you so serious? Why are you not feeling happy about what you are doing this? You have come here in this world for some purpose, no? Serve the purpose. Don't be a miserable person. I am a householder, I got my wife, I got my children, I got this, I got that, I have to earn my living. What kind of a misery you are having? Are you happy with this kind of a miserable life of yours? Every day doing the same thing, eating, drinking, going to the toilet, that's it. And going to sleep. What else you do? Look at me. I wander all over the world. I make people happy. I have given my knowledge even to Sri Krishna and his forefathers also. And you can't even give knowledge to one person? Shame on you. So it was a very, very tough lesson for me. Think about it. This is what happened. I felt miserable to the core. I said, yeah, you are right about it. It's not easy to accept. So I accepted and I said, okay, I will go back. What happens if I go back? The whole world is going to shout at me. Everybody will think this fellow is an idiot. See, he's come back. So, you should not forget your job. That is called Swadharma. Narada is telling VedVyas, your Swadharma is not just to distribute these Vedas or write Mahabharata. Your main job is to spread goodness in this world. And what are we going to do by spreading goodness? By talking about the lives of Sri Krishna, his various avatars. And that too, not in that miserable form of like that. And giving some nonsensical stories and all that. And feeling miserable to the core. Have you seen those people who drink castor oil and then they are telling stories over there? No. Have that goodness in you. Yeah, I am going to tell a story. Okay? Understand this. You are not a serious person. You have to tell stories in the way people will love and enjoy. So he says, these fruitive activities are useless. Don't run after this wife, children, house, this, that. What is it going to give you? Nothing. You have to become a ratatouille. One day, make a nice dish, like that. At least somebody will remember you. But you are becoming a rat, not a ratatouille. Okay? Become a master chef. Become somebody great in this world. Have you ever seen your life, how miserable you are? So, what is the use of fruitive activities which are naturally painful from the very beginning and transient by nature? They are coming and going, coming and going, coming and going. Yesterday we were doing the same scripture, by the way. Okay? And that is called Ekanati Bhagavat. Now in that Eknath Maharaj is saying, just think about it. One sperm and one egg, they met, and then one child is born inside, and it is fed by tubes. Tube. And he is floating in one river of dirty water. Placenta they call it. And then this child is growing inside. How miserable is that child? I want you to think of the misery the child can go through. You have given birth to children. Have you ever thought that person lived a life of misery when even trying to come out of your womb? You are the cause of that person's misery. What have you done? What have you done? He says, imagine the child comes out and he says, I want to have breath. He is not breathing inside. Your trauma is, I got to deliver. Let's go for cesarean. Cesarean section. Rajma asked me, cesarean section? The child will not feel the pain. I want you to think about it. I really want you to think about this. You have got hurt somewhere. Okay? And there is one papadi. Papadi means that layer of skin has come on top. Okay? Now, take one forceps, chuck, you pull it out. That skin. Is it going to hurt or no? It is going to hurt. The child is suddenly cut. They cut the womb and the child is coming out from there. Water is flowing all over the place. He's doing like this. Do you think he is not feeling pain? And this is a life you want to give your children? And this is a life you want it again and again and again? How miserable. You must be really a, masochistic person. Loving your own cutting. Cut. That's what you are. You want to be born again and again and go through the whole life. The miserable life of yours. So here he is saying, from the beginning till the end, life is like this. And it is transient. It keeps on going on and on. You're born, you're dead. You're born, you're dead. You're born, you're dead. Rebirths after rebirths. How many lifetimes you want like this? Huh? This is what you are interested in? Someday you are a cockroach. Someday you are an elephant. An elephant gives birth, I think, in 2 years or 3 years. God knows. Imagine that baby is in the womb for such a long time. Can you imagine that? Being in a tiny womb, you are alive, by the way. You are not dead. Are you not eating, drinking and all that from the mother's womb? Yeah, just imagine you are born as an elephant. What you are going to do once you come out? But inside, and you feel so happy about your life. So he is saying this transient life of yours is so worthless. He says, if it is not utilized for devotional service, if you do not utilize the life for devotional service, for praying to God. Why devotional service? Because this yuga, remember this is the fourth yuga. The only way of reaching back and not coming back to earth again, not getting that birth once again, is to follow the devotional path as prescribed by Narada to Vyasdev. I hope you get the point. There is no other path. You can keep on doing body contortions, yoga, poga and all those things. Nothing is going to happen. Nothing in this world is going to happen. You can go to as many temples as you like. Nothing is going to happen. So he says they are not utilized for the devotional service of the Lord. Next verse. Oh Vyasdev, your vision is completely perfect. Your good fame is spotless. You are firm in vow and situated in truthfulness, and thus you think of the pastimes of the Lord in trance of the liberation of the people in general from all material bondage. So please, Vyasdev, you are a good human being, you know. You are a nice goody person. You have really taken this birth for a good reason, for a good purpose. Do you understand what I am talking? Vyasdev says, yeah. Then you have to know, you are such a nice human being. You have taken birth. By the way, you are Krishna himself. And this birth you have taken. And in this birth that you have taken, there is a purpose of your birth. And this birth purpose is extremely important. He says, and you are a very truthful person. You have taken the vow of truth. How many truth do people say in a day? Oh, my life is good. I am enjoying myself. First lie. Second, you are enjoying yourself. It can be seen on your face, you know, what enjoyment you have. There is no smile. Nowhere. Guruji. Jai Shri Krishna Guruji. What is that? Truth is not shining in you. Do you know you don't require to even take a bath to show the truth? You understand what I am saying or no? No? Okay. So this truth is a very beautiful thing. And this truth cannot be understood by anybody. Truth is truth only. There is no falsehood attached to it. We don't have to become a hypocrite telling lies all the time. You see, we love to tell lies to everybody. Sorry Guruji, I am late, you know. I had to rush, you know. I had to go here, I had to go there. Okay? Very good. Thank you. I missed your satsang. Very good. I am very happy. I don't care whether you miss my satsang or whether you are there, because I am always happy. If there is nobody also, I will be really happy. If there is somebody also, it is going to be the same thing. It really doesn't matter. I am not here because I have to pander to anybody. Got the point or no? I am not here to gather people. So there is no ulterior motive in this. Then where is the question of trying to, fake it? I don't have to fake anything. You have to live a life like that. Don't fake your life. Don't say, oh yeah, I am very good in my studies. I am very good in my company. My company admires me. They have given me big certifications. I got increment. They are giving you the certificate because you are the idiot in the company. They don't have a choice. Do they have a choice or what? If your servant goes from your house, you see, if you have a maid servant at home and now there is nobody there, what are you going to do? You are going to appoint another maid servant. So you might be a vice president in a company or even a president in an organization. You are like a maid over there. The day you go, they will appoint a new maid over there. Understood or no? Because everybody runs after money. Nobody cares. Your company is least bothered about it. There's an IT company which yesterday threw out 1,000 people by writing on LinkedIn. You know that or you don't know that? Only 2 people are left in the company. They said, we don't want you, get out. And who was thrown out? All the top executives of the company. Vice presidents and this one and that one. All big designation, and they were thrown out in one stroke. Only 2 people were retained. Maybe they are the people who are the clerks in the organization. They might have to write that thing out. Besides that, you don't need anybody. Your job is that much. So kindly don't think that you are some great truthful person. I am working very hard in the company. Hardly are you working. I did so much work. You haven't worked. So don't tell lies. Live a life of truth. And what is the truth? You see, when you say the truth, no, you should be able to face. When you don't say the truth, no, you will keep on looking down here, there, a shifty-eyed person. Got the point or no? And hiding. Every time you hide the truth and say, the world doesn't know, I am an ostrich, you know. The world doesn't know, they don't know, they don't know, they don't know. I am living a very beautiful life. This is the beauty that you are talking about. So he says, Narada says to Vyasdev, you have nothing to hide. You are a clean person, you are a beautiful person, you are truthful. And because you are truthful, then you should know that the most important thing is to write about these stories of the Lord. Okay? You can think of the pastimes of the Lord in trance. You are able to do that, isn't it? You can, in a trance state, you can actually see God. Now do it for the world. You have done a self-centered job all your life. For I, me, myself, my family you have done. Now go do it for the world. Why? Because the world needs it. It is only when you do it for others that whatever you earn, whatever you are living, your life has to be worth living. And world doesn't mean one person. Otherwise they will say, oh, don't worry, I am donating to this one person. No. Nothing like that. You may be helping your neighbor. Help this universe, help the world. That is your job. So in general, try to remove people from the material bondage by telling them the stories of the Lord. Whatever you desire to describe that is separate in vision from the Lord simply reacts with different forms, names and results to agitate the mind as a wind agitates a boat which has no resting place. God is very funny. What he does is he takes various forms. He goes here, he goes there, he takes various forms, he keeps on doing all his, he's a great actor. So he does, sometimes he does this, sometimes he does that. We don't even know why he does that. Think about it. Today, if there is a deep state, you understand what a deep state is? They are ruling the whole world according to this. So, deep state, you are thinking this deep state is not good. It is God's creation. What makes you think it is not his creation? He wants to have a deep state, so he is creating. He wants to have chaos in this world, so he is creating chaos. He wants to make you miserable, so he is creating misery in your life. He wants to create this kind of a happiness in you. He is going to create. Why are we so much het about this? Why is this bad thing happening in this world? Why are people bombing each other? Why are these people fighting with that people? Well, he wants to do it. That is none of your business, no? You are only one small ant in that whole thing. Remember these words. What purpose are you serving? No purpose. So start serving. Start doing something for this world. Your life is just not doing nothing, but only doing for your grahasti. No. Oh, this politician is like that, that politician is like that. No, your job is not that. God wants that politician to be like that. What is your problem in life? See, when you want to describe God, how are you going to describe him? Only the good stuff, huh? No, everything is him only. So, when you see God in your separate vision, God is going to react to it. How is he going to react? He can take any form. Today he will take a form of one particular type, tomorrow he will take another form, after that he will take another form, then another form. Do you remember the story of the fish? You found a small fish, put it in one small this thing, it grew that size. Then you have to put it in another, then it grew, 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 and it becomes so big. That is the story of the fish. God wants to be a fish and he wants to become big. What is your problem in life? Let him be, no? No, God can't be fish. Really? You are going to put restrictions that he can't be fish? What? God can't be like this. He can't be black in color, he can't be fair in color, he can't be this, he can't be that. If God wants to take black color, that is not your problem, no? He can take whatever color he wants to. Same way, if he wants to become small also, he can become small. He wants to become big also, he can become big. He wants to become hefty also, he can become hefty. He wants to become thin also, he can become thin. What makes you think that he can't do a change for, forms changing? He can do whatever form he wants, whatever shape he wants. Got the point or no? So this is a very simple thing. So don't bother your head about why he is doing like this and why he is not doing like this. So today if you are going through a miserable time, what am I going to do? He is putting you through this misery. Nobody is playing music. So the idea should be, we are not here to say God can only do this. He can do that as well. So he can take different names, different forms, different results. He can agitate the mind. Your mind can get totally, oh my God, what's happening? I don't know what is happening. Why? Suddenly, when there is, Carnatic music playing, suddenly one, one song, ding chak goes on over there, Bollywood song. And after Bollywood song, then some other song from the Middle East will start. What is your problem? He wants to play all this. That is none of your business. He wants to play one day sitar, one day guitar, one day this, one day that. So, he can do that. Don't stop. Don't think that he can't do that. He can do whatever he wants to. So, and there is no resting place. You may think, oh, God is in the heaven. Why in the heaven? God can go to hell also, no? He's got a full pass for everything. He's God, remember that. Okay? When he wants to play politics, he will call devil, come here. Let us play politics with this idiot. Okay? Let us give him so much money that that person won't even know what to do tomorrow. I want you to do one research today. There is one great research which Harvard University has done. 75 years they have studied what is the meaning of happiness. Google it. Google this. 75 years Harvard has done research on happiness. And what is the happiness Harvard has come after 75 years after watching 700 or 800 people. God knows how many people they watched. You know what is the answer? The answer was to have a family. Really? To have a family is, and to be in the family is happiness. I am going to send your mother-in-law to you tomorrow. And that mother of yours, who is a miserable person, tomorrow your mother is going to visit you. Or that dirty, cousin of yours who always looks at you in a very dirty manner, I will send that fellow tomorrow. Is that okay with you? Okay. No. The same mother, same father, same brother, same sister, same husband, same wife, same children. You want to murder all of them. And Howard is saying the happiness comes out of being with the family. Is there anybody in this entire group which will tell me they are very happy with the family? Just you wait, Mr. Higgins. I am happy with my mother. Give one more year. Your mother is going to turn out into a big villain because tomorrow she will tell you, you can't get married to this person. And now she has become a villain. Or they are living on your money. And then you are going to think, then why are they living on my money? I hate those people. So one of the most stupidest studies of all, they think that it is a great study. 75 years they have been doing. I think that's the worst thing that they have ever done in their life. What is happiness? Happiness is to serve everybody and take the name of God. I think you should understand this. Our scriptures have been written thousands and thousands and thousands of years ago. And it is God himself talking. Narada himself is telling you. Sri Krishna himself will tell you. Devotional path. Take the name of God. Just be happy. Okay? And serve my whole world. Look at the whole world as me only. That is it. That is happiness. Nothing beyond that is happiness. No Harvard can tell you what is happiness. I hope you get the point. Happiness doesn't come by following Harvard or some other stupid university and doing research for 700 people we did research. 700 no. Okay, 7 billion people also you do research. For somebody it is going to be food. They don't get food. The people in poor countries, they don't get food. They are hungry for food. Yesterday in Pakistan, all these beggars who are there, they're beggars in Pakistan. So these beggars got together and they said, this is a very good thing we want to do. Let us feed 20,000 people they fed. The beggars got together, took the money and did this. You see, that is happiness. Feeding 20,000 hungry souls is happiness. And you are bothered about your own food. What is happiness for you? You are going to be a miserable person all your life, because this is what happiness is all about. So we have come to the end of this chapter 5, Canto 1, verse 14. We will stop over here.
Recording stopped.